Okay, welcome to Apex TV. Today we're going to learn about reflexology, the body-foot connection. Also, there's other connections too, apparently, I want to learn about from Daniel Masana from Araya Rebirth. Tell us about everyone here. Tell us a little about your crew.
Reflexology and the crew here.
In the crew, yeah.
All right, good morning, everybody. As Tom just said, I'm Daniela. I own Araya Rebirth. We have worked together once before in an interview, so we had a lot of fun, so we're doing it again. Yeah. This is Pam. She's a reflexologist here. And this is Irina, our foot model. This is all you can see of her, I think. But these are her beautiful feet, and she's an esthetician here. So anybody that's watching that knows us here definitely knows the three of us because we're a common face around here. Reflexology is the modality that you use as a massage therapist / foot reflexologist to apply pressure to the bottom of the feet. You can also do it to the hands and the ears, but today we focus on the feet. And here at Araya, we only offer foot reflexology. So you apply pressure to the bottom of the feet, which also corresponds with different body systems, and it helps to relieve tension, it helps to relieve congestion, it helps to correct body systems that might be awry, it helps to correct edema, it helps just overall stress. We were saying earlier in just our informal discussion how sometimes you can get a reflexology, many times actually, you can get a reflexology treatment and you feel like your whole body got massaged because it realigns you and you just feel lighter on your feet. Okay. It relieves everything, mentally, physically. It's really nice.
It's funny, I had it in physical therapy school. I only had a brief exposure to it, so I'm kind of learning a lot here too. And it was just fellow students trying to understand it. I just found it fascinating, the connection. And they had the map as far as different parts of your body correspond to the base of your foot. In fact, we'll post that later on as a photo. It's really kind of interesting, the connection. It is. And you're also saying too that you just do foot, but there's also hand reflexology.
There is.
A little bit of that
too. So there's a map on your hand, and there's also a map on your ears.
Okay.
Yeah, so it kind of correlates with shiatsu and what other modality would you? Reflexology.
Right. It's also likely based on the meridian.
Right.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
So that kind of spans a couple different modalities.
Exactly.
The meridians in our body.
Excellent.
Acupuncture. I mean, the theory of acupuncture. And
yes. I tell the clients it's a cousin to acupuncture.
Oh, I like that.
So it's very similar.
Okay.
That's
We
nice.
do acupuncture, acupressure, so
right.
The same
Exactly.
kind of meridians. Excellent.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Right.
Well, it's funny. I'm excited because I think they're going to allow me. Pam's actually going to give me a couple moments. You say the end. I'm going to get a little reflexology. I'll go to sleep here. But tell me, when was this created? Like, when was this like?
So ancient. There's no
okay.
timeline. As far as they can see, it's been documented.
Okay.
In Asia, in Europe, it's just been Egypt. It's been documented forever. They can't even find the beginning date.
Excellent. Wow,
yeah.
Wow.
So forever.
All right. Yeah.
So ancient therapies are, it's back to basics. It's what works.
All right. So when I would come here, like, what's the indication? Like, if you're working with my feet, or like, is there like a point where you feel things, or a reflex, or what about?
There are certain points on the feet, depending on who you are and how your body is, where maybe you could feel sensitive or tender, and that just kind of indicates it could be a couple things. It could be a historic ailment, maybe you had a surgery, or maybe you've always been sensitive in digestion, or maybe you always been predisposed to headaches or something. So maybe that area of your foot will be a little bit more tender.
Okay.
So it could indicate something that you have had previously, or it could indicate something that might be oncoming.
Right. Kind of early signs, almost in a way.
Yeah. So and it's nice. So Pam, being an expert, knows how to go in there and correct all of that for you. So over time with getting treatments, then you help your body to realign, without modern medicine. You can do it.
Let me ask you something. I gotta ask Pam this. I'm gonna put her on the spot here. But it's not bad. It's not bad. All right. But is there certain areas on the foot that you find a lot of people particularly have problems, like particular areas?
That's a good question.
One of the first points that I palpate is the liver.
Okay.
And in most adults, it's a little sensitive. Okay. So, most clients give me the feedback that they feel a little something going on in there. Okay. And that'll give you a general indication about the health of the body.
Okay.
So,
how's Irina's liver?
How's your liver, Irina?
How's it feel, Irina? Feels okay?
Yeah, I feel sensitivity there.
Yeah, which is, it's common. And actually, her feet are pretty healthy.
Okay, because she's here.
And she's here, right, exactly. I do hear from her, so Irina's like our health guru.
Hey, I gotta ask you something. Where is the liver? I want to know. I know where it is over here. I don't know where it is.
Right, okay, so there's this map. And so there is a map of the body laid out on the feet, as you can see here.
Yeah.
So right underneath the padding of the feet, you'll find the liver there.
Okay. Right about there.
Yeah, the liver and the gallbladder.
What's the second most popular? Like, what's
so I would say the second most, really, if the liver is sensitive, the other organs tend to be a little sensitive because the body works as a machine.
Right, so kind of.
Right. So I would say maybe stomach, pancreas, the colon.
Okay.
You know, sensitive in most people.
Right, yeah.
The head, reflex. Most people, you know, a lot of people have headaches, chronic headaches, things like that.
That's on the tip of the toe.
So that's on the tip of the toe.
Yeah. Okay.
And the spine area, a lot of back issues.
Oh, okay.
That people have, so that tends to be sensitive also.
Okay.
So
Case by case.
It's case by case.
That's great.
I guess as you keep going.
Exactly.
We were talking earlier also about how not all massage therapists are reflexologists. So I am a massage therapist, however, I don't specialize in reflexology.
Okay.
It's a whole science, and it's a whole different language.
Okay.
So as you said, you touched on it in school.
Yeah.
We definitely got into it at school. As a massage therapist, you get into all, but you have to really go on for more schooling to be able to call yourself a foot reflexologist.
Yeah, you kind of stay in your niche. I kind of,
Yes.
in my practice, I try and stay in things I do well, and other
Right.
things I
Exactly.
refer
Absolutely,
out on. So I think it's
absolutely.
important
For
to
example, all
specialize.
Pam does is work on the feet. She is not a body massage therapist. She works on the feet. She also does energy work,
Okay.
but physically, you know, touch
That's what, yeah.
therapy, she does reflexology. Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you, when you first came in, I see you called here, you came in for a session, like what do you expect? I mean, we're seeing you working on Irina. What to expect as far as your first session? Like, what's the evaluation / start? Is it more just palpating and feeling, or do you talk to your patient about particular problems, or do you want to just feel it?
Right. Well, their first time coming into Araya, they'll fill out an intake form.
Okay.
So I'll be able to get a little history, what's going on with them, bring them into the room, and we'll talk a little bit more about what their goals are. And then from there, they'll lay on the table, and we make them very comfortable.
Yeah.
There's a neck pillow, nice and warm neck pillow we'll give them. I do some shoulder presses. I work on their hands. I do a little bit of hand reflexology.
Oh, okay.
And then from there, I'll start working on the feet.
Okay.
And based on what they've shared with me, I'll make sure that I concentrate on those areas that they need a little bit of extra help with.
Do you find clients kind of say, work on this, work on my arch, or work on, do you find a little bit of that? Or?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I encourage them to relax. You know, not to talk too much, and if you want to talk afterwards, I'll give you my feedback, and then, you know, they'll share with me what they experienced during the session.
Okay.
So.
What about after you have a session? Like what, you know, I know in massage, so you may have some soreness, you may feel good, you may feel a variety of things, or make sure you hydrate. Like what do you normally tell someone when they leave here?
Well, I tell them to stay hydrated, drink a lot of water.
Okay.
Because every now and again, it doesn't happen often, but a client may have a cleansing reaction.
Okay.
And that's just the toxins kind of breaking up and releasing.
Kind of like when I tell my pick, I'll say, you might have a little soreness afterwards.
Exactly.
Don't be surprised.
Possibly. It rarely happens because I think reflexology is so gentle.
Yeah.
But every now and again, you may have to go to the bathroom a little bit more, you know. You know, things like that. You may have a slight headache. It's very rare, you know. But that's why you need to drink a lot of water just to flush the toxins out of the system.
And probably just setting those expectations, just to know what to expect, will kind of really ease somebody, like, you know, surprise.
Normally, though,
but it's so soft.
You walk out feeling very light, and you feel good and relaxed.
There's a clarity that you feel
there
after
is a
foot
clarity.
reflexology.
Exactly.
Funny, I've had acupuncture years ago, and you talk about some of the comparisons and the cousins and all that. I felt so like balanced.
Yes,
You know,
exactly.
That's a good word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just felt like I was kind of light on my feet. I just remember I was in the city, and it was great. It was a really
floating,
interesting
right?
Yeah, and I'm like, there's so many things I want to do for wellness, but it's like I just don't have enough time to do everything.
Right,
you know,
exactly.
So,
I know.
Exactly.
We should actually maybe talk about what a nice program would be if you wanted to
what's the
kind of go into foot reflexology as a corrective modality. So the initial recommendation, if you're trying to correct something, or if you're just trying to relieve stress in, you know, a good way, without, you know, a medication or whatnot, a healthier way, you would come probably 2 times a week for a few weeks, 3-4 weeks. You could do as little as 30 minutes.
Right.
We offer increments of 15 minutes all the way up to 90. So whatever your schedule can allow and your budget can allow, we always try to work with that because we'd rather everyone just be healthy. Yeah. So we offer a lot of different options. So you can do twice a week 30 minutes, twice a week 45 minutes, etc. For 3 to 4 weeks, and then you kind of just do sessions like once a month.
You can trail off. In general, maintenance is once a month.
Can anyone ever do, is there any, I always think a home exercise program, is there any other things you give them to say to kind of self-maintain, or is it too hard for them to do it, like to really get the right pressure?
You know, you can, and I work on my feet, you know.
You
know what I mean? Even yesterday I was having a little bit of neck trouble, and I sat down for 15 minutes, I worked on my feet, and I felt better.
Okay,
you know what I mean? So you
That's
can
great.
definitely treat yourself. It will not feel the same.
Yeah, I don't expect it. I can't massage myself.
It doesn't have the same effect, but you will find some relief.
Okay.
And what I generally tell clients is to maybe, if they're suffering from headaches, work on the toes.
Right.
You know, if they have back issues, kind of work on the spine. You can just give it a little bit of a rub.
Interesting. Okay.
You know, and as a reflexologist, we do something called thumb walking.
Oh, okay.
And
maybe do it. Can you see
oh,
that?
can you
maybe,
see this?
Maybe
try
we'll
it
see
from
it
that
better
end,
there.
and this is one of the techniques that we use. It's thumb walking, and so I'm compressing all of the nerve endings in the feet.
Okay.
And working this way will create a hypnotic effect.
Yeah,
and
I can see like the very
it's
rhythmical
very,
kind of
right, and it's very
movable,
relaxing,
yeah.
and it just instantly relieves tension from the body.
You'd be
Cool.
surprised, 90 minutes on the feet goes by like that. And
So
she's right here for 90 minutes. It's
I don't know how she does
So,
it.
I love it. It doesn't, you know, I leave feeling, you know, like I had a treatment.
Yeah.
So it doesn't deplete me at all.
So anything did we cover everything? Because there's a couple questions I was going to ask.
Well, I wanted to actually just address the fact that Irina right now, she's on top of the table, which you can be this way, or you can go under the covers.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's true,
some people tend to get a little cold during a treatment. The tables have the option of being warmed or not warmed.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So there's that. We did this just for the sake of
just being able to see
visual
everything.
play. Yeah. So, but you can, if you prefer to not be under covers, you can be on top, or you can go underneath, and the table's super comfortable.
Let me ask you something. Do you ever do like a heating or like a warm, like a Epsom salt or something before it? Have you ever? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Is that ever or is that not kind of recommended? Or
Warm towels we've
warm
done.
Towels, exactly.
Something like that.
Sometimes,
That might be nice. Yeah.
right. We'll do a nice salt scrub
Okay.
every now and again. Just
Oh,
to,
interesting.
yeah,
Okay.
It's nice.
just to kind of prepare the skin.
Yeah, like a prep. Like I'll do hot packs as a prep
Right.
for the skin if I'm doing like some kind of massage. You
Exactly.
know,
It kind of warms up the muscle for you
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, it's more
so you-
pliable and all
Yes.
that. So,
Exactly.
Yes. The other thing I wanted to let everybody know was that Pam is also a pedicurist.
Okay.
So she does pedicures here, and you can add, if you just wanted to get a taste of it, you can add
Oh,
a
that's
15-minute reflexology to the already 1 hour pedicure.
So your feet feel great and you look great.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a win-win, and
Yeah.
it's all vegan, so we keep it all
Okay.
animal free and cruelty free, which was important to us when we decided to incorporate this service. So there was one more thing I wanted to say. Oh, we have a massage membership.
Oh, okay.
Also,
okay.
so
okay.
you can join our membership,
Right.
and you can go once a month, and you can bring a 1 hour reflexology price from $95 down to $70 if you become a member.
Excellent. Oh, wow.
And all that information will be up on our website shortly, but we do have paperwork that we can always mail somebody at the moment. If anybody wants it, we could just send you the card in the mail
Yeah.
or email it to you.
And definitely, share this with a friend or subscribe, to the Facebook page for Araya or ours. We're going to be doing other wellness topics, but also you'll get information from Araya as far as postings and different things.
Yeah.
But definitely share it. Some people don't know what reflexology is, and it might be something that will help them. It's better than taking a medication. Not that I stay away from medication completely, but this is a great stop prior to doing that, so you don't have liver and other different problems. It's a great natural, approach. I think it's something to consider. So definitely share with some friends if you get a chance. And if there's any questions, sure you can call everyone here.
Please do.
Can I ask you something? I would love to do. I want to do a demo. Can I possibly do one demo?
Absolutely.
And I actually
Get Tom on the table.
actually have some left foot pain.
You do? Okay.
Just recently, I went to the gym this morning, and I was getting better. And I'm really curious on where it is in my body that I'm having trouble with. So,
okay.
You want everybody to know?
It's all right. My head is probably the part of it. So let me get my. Is that all right, Pam?
Oh, absolutely. I would love to.
You know what I love is Pam was so worried about being on camera, and she is so natural. Like I love it. Like she's like cool. She's like hanging out. So I thought, I'm pretty impressed. Everyone's been so cool here. So, all right, I'm going to take my shoes off. I did take a nice shower. And I made sure.
Thank you, Irina.
Yeah.
Thank you, Irina.
Thanks, Irina.
Thank you.
I'm just jumping into your spot. So
Yeah, it was
you're-
wonderful.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. I've never had a pedicure.
Have you ever had fun reflexology?
I literally just had with a student, and we didn't know what we were doing. You know.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, it'll be a world of difference.
All right.
For
There
sure.
we go.
For sure.
Okay. All right. So just tell me.
All right, actually, your feet look pretty good.
I don't know if everyone heard that, but Tom's feet
Oh,
look pretty
okay.
good.
Oh, yeah, it's,
Pretty good.
my wife would be so happy.
Yeah. I think your health is pretty good. 'Cause
Okay.
Your feet are nice and pink.
Okay.
A lot of times, sometimes you'll see feet that are a little bit red. That means inflammation.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're white, that means poor circulation.
Okay.
And if they're yellow, it means they're detoxing possibly.
Okay.
But yours are pink, so you're pretty healthy.
All right, awesome.
Feet.
So I'll just.
So this is all a ploy just to get a
Right.
reflexology. I tell you,
It's well deserved.
not about Infex TV. It's just so all about me.
It's well
Warm up
deserved.
the muscles a little bit.
Make sure you have that battery charge on the phone, so we make sure we don't lose it.
Okay. So your left foot.
Yep.
You had a little bit of
Right.
right in there.
A little bit there. Yep.
Yeah. So you know that's your lower back.
Okay.
Yeah. So has your back been bothering you?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. My upper back too, I would say.
Yeah. So it
Okay.
always shows up in the feet.
Okay, so that's right around there. That's those. You were just on. Those are the thumb. What was it
Yes,
called
so
again?
this is thumb walking.
Thumb walking.
So,
Great.
yes,
Thumb walking.
Yes.
I want one next.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
And how's this area? Is it a little sensitive here too?
A little bit there.
Too
Not
much?
too. A little bit
Okay.
there. There's
So as I'm working down here, this is more of your coccyx area,
Okay.
and this is lower back, which was a little sensitive.
Yeah, that's definitely you can feel that there.
Moving up towards the.
But you wouldn't call it pain, right?
Yeah.
Not pain, no.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, that's good.
just more sensitive than maybe
Sometimes-
the other side.
You get a zing.
You get a
Sometimes.
zing,
Mhm.
Every so often,
I
I've
hope I don't
experienced
kick.
it also. But it's nice because the zing is meant to not come back. So it's like her sending it away, you know?
Right.
So then, yeah,
Oh, okay.
it releases for you.
Exactly.
And then you feel that clarity, like we were saying, in your body
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah, this is very, very comfortable. You know, you can see certain sensitive areas, but
Mhm.
Right,
you know,
right.
it feels good.
But not
I'd have a
bad.
hard time talking through it. Are you getting like a little...
Yeah.
I'm
Put you
like,
to
wake
sleep,
up.
Right.
Oh, it feels good.
It's good. We have to maybe give Tom an hour.
Yeah. Whenever
Yeah.
you want to come back.
Whenever.
Oh, that would be
Yes.
fun. I may
Yes,
have
yes,
to
sure.
get it on my
Yes.
calendar.
Yes.
Whenever. How's midnight?
That feels good. Midnight, midnight.
Sunday.
Fall asleep here and just wake me up in the morning.
It's true. It's so
Funny.
good though.
My massage that I've had in the past, I'm like, oh, can I just stay here and go to sleep?
I
You
know.
Mhm.
If I could tell you how many times a day people say that to us.
Oh.
And I say, sure, you know, you can just take a nap. That's
great.
if there's nobody
Exactly.
coming in after the client, I encourage them to stay.
Yeah, oh, that's
Stay.
great.
Stretch,
That's great.
hang out, enjoy. I'll knock when we need you out.
Yeah, that's
It's-
funny. I
yeah.
do that to patients sometimes if they're on heat and they're just lying there. I'm like, just relax. Just
Yeah.
think about it. Yeah.
Yeah. There was one time, I mean, we've been open for 17 years, so there's
Right.
been a lot of stories to tell.
Yeah.
But there was one time where there was somebody who lived in the Tudor apartments next door,
Oh,
and
okay.
she would come and sit on the couch and just read her book.
Oh, wow.
She
Okay.
was a client a couple times. You know, she came in. Sometimes she just said, you know, she would come off the train
Right.
from a rough day, and she would say, you know, I invited her. I said, just come and sit. Just read your
Right.
book here, you know. And so she said, can I? And she would.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
great.
she's
I don't need it.
moved,
Like,
but
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
neat.
She would just come and relax and read her book. We would make her a tea.
It's like
No
this-
paid service. She would just come and
Aw.
enjoy the
Like
atmosphere.
Starbucks,
and
you
then-
like hang out.
yeah, and it was great because I said, why are we here? That's one of
Yeah.
the best examples why.
That's
you know?
great. That's
Yeah,
great.
it
Overall, just
was.
relaxation.
Yeah, for sure.
I love the toes. Like that was very interesting feeling on the
Yeah.
toes. You know, that
I
was.
like it when my toes are done also.
That's very.
So the
It's
toes.
not an area it's easy to get into.
Exactly.
I can imagine. Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
like what do you I don't know. I can see
Yeah.
that.
Right.
Strong hands.
But
you
it
know.
feels good. You know, most people love the toes.
Oh,
It
geez,
works.
yeah.
Which is where a definitive reflexologist you get more of a benefit from than a massage therapist because
Right.
thumb walking is not, you know, you have effleurage, petrissage, tapotement, and friction. Those are the
Right.
4 that you learn as a massage therapist. thumb walking is not the fifth modality.
Right,
there is
right.
So
Yeah,
when you go to a foot reflexologist, you have all these other
kind of approaches
techniques.
to it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
So to speak,
You can work very intricately, you know.
So that's great. So what else? Did we cover anything else you guys want to tell us about? I think we asked a few
see.
questions, a lot of good information. I'm not sure if anything else
I think that's everything. We talked
Okay.
about treatment. We talked about why you would do it. We talked about, you know, how comfortable you are here. What, if we leave anything out?
Right.
The history.
Just, you know, it really, it treats the whole body, and whatever ailment or disorder that you have, we can address it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sometimes we blend in, or Pam blends in, I should say, some essential oils,
Okay.
crystals, you know, but that's a whole other talk show. Yeah, but that helps to enhance the benefits.
Oh boy.
And she knows all about that, and she'd be able to kind of plan that out for somebody. Yes, for sure.
Well, do we have any other questions? That sounds great. I think I actually have to go to work soon, so I'm going to get up and say goodbye. Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Obviously, this is a very comfortable place for people to be, so we'd love to see you here at Orion at some point. Check out Apex TV for some more wellness topics, but share with friends and like, okay? Have a great day.
Thanks so much, everybody.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Happy Thursday.